Today, we finally have my husband's paycheck, and owning your own business is amazing unless something happens. So we are quite late with this paycheck, but stay tuned to see what my husband's bills were and what his monthly budget is. Hello everybody, Marlene, aka Snow Gardener 307. We are here for my hubby's budget. As I said, this month was kind of a tough month, and so some things in the business didn't go the way they were supposed to, so payday was delayed. Luckily, my hubby has extra money, and luckily the money came through that was supposed to come through. So I've already got his cash. I do want to let you guys know part of his cash has already been spent. We'll talk about that. We are not going to count this together, so let's just keep our fingers crossed that this is right. I had actually pulled this out a while ago using my money, and he reimbursed me. But I had done that because I was planning on filming a video, and then I didn't want to film a video until we actually got the money, so this has just kind of been sitting here. So we do have his cash available, his paycheck to paycheck budget. I went ahead and wrote the items out to make this video a little bit shorter, and paycheck date that he actually got paid was 2/24/22, even though it was supposed to be the 15th. So that gives you guys an idea on how late the pay was. Now let me tell you guys, if this is your first time you've ever been to my channel, my husband and I both budget separately. So this is my husband's money and his budget. I just help him with it. I'm going to go ahead and use a permanent pin for the totals here, but if I'm going to do that, let me grab a cutesy patootsy one, right? Instead of just a plain Jane one from the car dealership. So we are going to go ahead and talk about what money he has. Now he's got his paycheck, he's got money from me, he's got some rollover money, and this time he also has some miscellaneous money because he put some parts for my son's truck onto his credit card, which you're going to see over here, and my son then reimbursed him for those part trucks. So we do not divulge exactly how much money the paycheck is, but we do let you guys know each month how much money we're working with. So this month we're working with $5,620 for my hubby. And then let's go ahead and go through our bills. So the mortgage, we have $1,463.33, and we're going to go ahead and round this up like we typically do. And if you're not sure what the roundup is, I'm going to tell you very, very quickly, because I know a lot of you guys have been my followers for quite some time. The roundup is just an easy way to round up all of our bills, and then you determine where you want that money to go to. So then we have got Discover, he's paying $240 to. We say that that's his minimum payment, but it's actually not. But that is what his minimum payment was when he started his debt snowball towards that card. I think it's actually now like half that. Then we have the auto insurance, and we rounded that up. Then my hubby has a monthly subscription for, I think, a pay pass. I can't even talk. A play pass or something like that. And so we go ahead and round that up as well. And then Netflix is $17.99. I think it is. I know it's getting ready to go up again. I need to double check and make sure that's what it still is. And then gas is one bill that we are too far ahead to know what it is. And believe it or not, even with this paycheck, we're still too far ahead. And then Spotify, $14.99. And we're just going to round that up a tiny little bit there. Union is our internet, and so we pay $112.75. And let me tell you guys what, that is worth every penny. Our internet is absolutely amazing. And then water is $62. And stash. I have stash over here and over here. This stash is an auto. So he has this automatically coming out. And so that's why I like to put it on this side. Then he has stash over here, and he will vary this. He likes at least $100. And with the extra credit card expenditures that he had this time, there is not going to be any extra. So let me go ahead and add these up.
Pay no mind to what everyone says. I go my own way, I walk my own line. I ask no more from you.
made a mistake right here. You guys probably saw it. I rounded this up, so this should be 65. So this is off by $3. So now we get to use whiteout on our red. Not super happy about that, but welcome to the real world of the Snow Gardener 307 channel. So it is what it is. I am already running behind on filming this video. I'm not going to be too worried about it. So that is actually going to be $2,450. And let's go ahead and subtract that out of our beginning money. 5620 minus 2450. So that leaves us $3,170 left. So here I'm going to be rocking both pens again, you guys. I should have picked a different color to do this in besides pink. Pink doesn't show up on red very well. And then we have got our home fund. And this is a fund where my husband and I each put a little bit of money in each month for any home expenses. And so that's $50. We are not doing any roundup in this section. Miscellaneous and fun is $25. And then my hubby gives himself $200 in allowance. And for gas, he gives himself $200 as well. And then he needs to pay self-employment taxes. So let me explain to you guys a little bit really quick. This $1,200 is coming out of the money that he gets from his work. Now I say his work, but the business that he is in a partnership. So not only does he have to pay this taxes, right? He also has to pay taxes on any business profits in the partnership. So it's a lot more detailed than I ever would have dreamed of in my wildest dreams. So yeah, let's go ahead and add these up really quick. These ones are easy and we had no roundup. So that equals $1,675. And the $1,200 is going to go into a savings account until quarterly taxes are due. So we don't get to keep this sitting around for a long time, which is kind of sad because it would be super nice if we did. So $1,495, we're going to go ahead and roll this on over. So $1,495. Now, I know a lot of you guys are probably looking at this dollar amount and going, that's a big check. You know, that looks like things are going good. A lot of this was rollover, and we have this right here. This credit card right here. My husband got off track a little bit, so he's going to get back on track with his paycheck. But the problem is a lot of money is going to be going to this. And so these up here are not getting as much money. So for example, his Vroom Vroom is only getting $5. His Guy Things and Stuff is only getting $5. Holidays is going to go ahead and get $50. Gifts is only going to get $5. Giving is only going to get $5. Subscriptions is going to get $12. We're going to go ahead and round that up to 20. So we'll have 8. And I don't know why I didn't pull this already. You guys know I absolutely hate it when I'm writing next to the rings. Then motorcycle insurance is going to get 40. Garbage is going to get 24. We're going to go ahead and round this one up as well. So that will be $6. Vacation, we are bumping this up as well. You guys know we're going to be headed to Las Vegas, so that's going to go up to $200. Sam's Club is getting its usual $100. Sorry, you guys, I still have a little bit of cough. It seems like it doesn't want to go away. Land tax is getting $32. We're going to go ahead and round that up. And pets, as always, get $75. So over here, we just have 8 and 8 and 6, which equals 22, I do believe.
You had me at hello.
So this equals 575, and so this should equal 553. All right, so our $1,495 minus 575 gives us $930. And then we have this bugger of a bill right here, Chase. And so our budgeted amount for this was $0. Okay. What my hubby is going to be paying to this is going to be $740, I believe, if I figured that right. I hope so. $740. I do believe that this will take him down to 0, or at least I'm hopeful. And so we're going to go ahead, and write that was $740. And our leftover there is only $180. And then he has stash, savings, and rollover still. So his budgeted for stash is at least $50. So we're going to do that. Then his savings is going to be $30 and his rollover is going to be $100. Now, this is lower than I like to let it get, but sometimes you guys, you got to correct your bad habits in your budget. So let's go ahead and talk about savings. Just $30 is all we're talking about. So one of the things we're talking about is the piggy penny, and he's very fortunate that the piggy this week was very cheap for him, or this month. So he's going to put in one piggy that's 77 cents and one piggy that is $5.67. And then also I have started doing the $1, $5, and $10. So he's just going to go ahead and put in $25 for this. Now, he doesn't have a lot of extra funds, or else normally that would be a little bit higher. Let's go ahead and add up our roundups really quick. So we've got $23.87 and we've got 22. So that gives us $45.87. So we're just going to write down here roundup. So that is another $45.87 being saved to goals. So we were still able to save some. We're able to get that credit card. I believe this is going to pay that credit card off. Like I said, it did have some parts for my son's vehicle on there, but my hubby admits it. He just got into the bad habit of just using it, and it added up quicker than he ever thought it would. Now, let's do this really quick.
What's it like to be the one that he turns to when he's out of answers? What's it like to be the one that he comes to when he wants to dance? And I wonder what's that like? I've got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name, and I'm running out of time. I wish you felt the same, and I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what I should say, 'cause I've got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name.
All right, everybody, I wrote that very, very quickly. I'm not going to add the totals down here. I just don't have the time. And I do want to let you guys know that the total that I took out was $658. I do want to let you know two things have already been spent. We have already spent, let me get a different colored highlighter. We have already spent home and miscellaneous and fun. That money got pulled. If you watched our weekly check-in, stuff like that, you would have seen that that already got spent. So let's go ahead and grab my hubby's binder. We're going to go ahead and do his first. So this is his binder here. And we're just going to go ahead and add in this a little bit of stuff. So let's see what we can do here to make this work to where we can all be on screen together. I don't know. This is my hardest part about filming, you guys. There we go. There we go. That'll work. Okie dokie. So our cash breakdown right there. You see guy or Vroom Vroom only gets $5. Now I do know my hubby just took some money out of here. We're just going to go ahead and add $5 in. And I don't know how much money he took. So it only has $200 in there. He went snow machining today. And so he went ahead and grabbed some money for that. So we're not going to worry about counting it because it's $60 off. He grabbed $60, but I don't think he spent it all. So we're going to go ahead and deposit $5. We're going to leave it at $265, and then he can correct that when he puts his money back in. And then Guy Things and Stuff is going to get $5. So we're going to grab that $5 there. And we are going to go ahead and I keep having to look at the date, you guys, and my watch is filthy. 226. And we're going to go ahead and deposit, and we're just adding in $5. That's not as much as we normally do. So this one should be $263. We are going to go ahead and count this one out really quick just to make sure. So we've got 100, 250, 55, 60, 1, 2, and 3. So $263 for that one. We'll go ahead and highlight this to $5. And then we have got emergency savings, which is not actually stuffed in this envelope every single time. So then we will do holidays. And go ahead and add in $50. And we're going to need a new card next time. We're not going to worry about it this time. He just took some money out to go towards Valentine's Day dinner, and so he took out $15. So we're going to go ahead and add in 50. So that's going to give us 310. So let's double check and make sure we've got 200 in the bank. 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310. So perfect on that. And for anybody that doesn't know, my hubby for his holidays, that's all the holidays for him. That's Christmas, that's little things for Valentine's Day. We don't spend a lot of money on other holidays as far as gifts and stuff. So, you know, me, I'm spending it mainly on decor and stuff like that. Then for gifts, he's just going to go ahead and add in $5. And you can see here he had an expenditure of Chinese food. And that was something that he wanted to do. And of course, truly, it's nice when you have money that you can, if you want. You know, he was like, I have plenty of money in my gifts. So I'm going to go ahead and take that out. And you can do that. That's the nice thing. So we've got 100, 200, 20, 30, 35, and 40 in gifts. And then giving is going to go ahead and get just $5. And hopefully he'll be able to bump this up because we are wanting to adopt a family again for Christmas. And we don't actually keep track of this. He right now has $55 in there because he did $50 last month. And we spent all of the money on the family that we adopted, including giving a large gift certificate to the grocery store. And so subscriptions is going to get $12, and we've got we've got more than two separate ones in here, but let's see what we're doing. So we need to, we said that we're doing 5, 10, 11, and 12. Let's take a look. It looks like we just paid Disney, we just paid Amazon, and PlayStation is paid. So we're just going to go ahead and deposit this $12 into Disney. And I'm just going to kind of do this until this one's full, and then I will switch to another one. So that will make this $14. Let's make sure. So we've got 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So many subscriptions, you guys. What about you guys? I know I asked this. It's been a while, but man, subscriptions can kick your butt. Then my hubby has a motorcycle, and USAA, where we have our car insurance, does not insure motorcycles. So he's going to go ahead and add in a $40, so 20 and 40. And he's got this $200 in the bank. So he will have $240. That makes that one very, very easy. As I try to put it in the wrong envelope, it won't go in the garbage envelope. So motorcycle insurance there. And garbage is going to go ahead and get $24. We pay this on a quarterly basis, 21, 2, 3, and 4. And so 226 deposit plus 24. I'm going to go ahead and use Mr. Casio here. He's off screen. 117. So I believe garbage, I think I might have the bill thing out there. So I'll be pulling this out and getting it paid. So let's make sure we've got 50, 70, 90, 110, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And then we have got taxes here at the back. And you guys know that $1,200 is going there. And so I just need to update this. And I updated it for paying our taxes as well because our taxes are paid. So that is a good thing. But boy, it just is so sad to see all that money go. And now we're going to go ahead and grab the vacation binder. And we're just going to keep this one nice and simple. We are not going to be putting money into all of these. We are just going to go all the way back to the travel and pull this out. This is our main travel fund. So this is what's going to be paying for our hotel, things like that for the hotel, or for the trip to Vegas, I should say. So $200. So let's take a look and see what we've got. So we went ahead and added in 200 more. So that is going to give us $680 right there. So let's double check and make sure. So we've got 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 550, 600, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. So 680. And so we had how much? We have 200 in the bank, 300 in the bank. Okay. And I'm probably going to move some more of that into the bank because we, of course, will be charging the room, all of that type of stuff. Or actually, I guess we do. Oh, our friends are probably going to get the room and then we're going to reimburse them because we are traveling on a budget. So we're going to be sharing a hotel room. And then we have got Sam's Club and land tax and pet. And then we've got the piggy and our 1, 5, and 10. So let's go ahead and go back to land taxes. Here are land taxes right here. And I know Sam's is there, but we're doing land tax first. So 32. So 20, 30, 1, and 2. And let's go ahead and do this. So 226 plus 32. So 293 plus 32 equals 325. And let's see, it is due in May. And we have to have $400.76, just in case you guys were wondering. Got a little frog in my throat. And I keep this in cash because I take cash and pay it there that way. So we've got 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 300, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And as soon as we get the $400, we pay that. So we don't necessarily wait till May because it's just, this is the February pay and we are, you know, just $100 away. And with hubby and I both putting it in, we'll have it ahead of time. Then we've got Sam's Club. We're going to go ahead and grab that last $100 bill, put it in there. So we've got Sam's and we got land tax. So let's take a look. We've got 100, 200, and 5. Now, depending on what I need from Sam's, because we just did that big haul from Sam's too, I might actually take, if not my hubby's 100, my 100, or maybe each of our 100 that we're going to be putting in and take that to Vegas with us too. We're going to do a little bit of creative stuff here. And I just want to be 100% real with you guys because we are trying to save for a trip to Mexico as well. So I want to make sure that we have enough money and we don't want to use our credit cards. So we're adding in $75 here. You can see we had a $90 grooming appointment and $68 for Chewy. I do need to get Athena into the vet. So I need to make that appointment and I'm pretty sure they're all due for shots. So 753. I would love to get this to at least 1,000. And of course we do have 500, 600 in the bank, 650. And I didn't grab the 75, did I? No, of course not. So let's grab the 75, 50, 70, and 5. And then let's try to count this again when it will be correct. So we've got 600 there. 650, 700, 720, 740, 45, 50, 1, 2, and 3. So right on there. And then we have got our piggy bank and we have got our 1, 5, and 10. The first thing we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and grab our book here and we are going to go ahead and put some money in for the 1, 5, and 10. So we've got 110, 2 5s, and 5 1s. We're going to go ahead and put this into the savings challenge. And I'm going to go ahead and put a sticky note on this because I want to know that that is what that's for. And the sticky note that I have available is this right here. So I'm just going to put 1, 5, 10, and this is Bridgers. All right. And so then I'm just going to fold this around it so that I know that that's what that is. Because I want to make sure that's what that's actually going into because he is starting to pitch in for that. And that is for Australia. So there is our savings challenge binder. Let me grab the piggy and we will get the money added into the piggy as well. And so we've got one $5 bill left, so that makes it easy. And I forgot to put the pets thing back in pets. Don't worry, I'll do that. And then, so for the piggy down here on the very bottom, it shows us what we owe the piggy. We owe $77 and $567. So let's go ahead and grab the piggy and the change jar. And our change jar is running low because I started with this change jar last year for our piggy penny. We are going to have to go ahead and get some change and start figuring the change into it. So $567. So we've got 50, 65 and 7. And then he just had 75 or 77 cents. 50, 75, and 77. Now, let's go ahead and go to our piggies. And you guys know you've seen these before. These are our savings challenges. And here's our piggies right here. And we are going to be coloring in our piggies with colored pencil so that they don't make such a mess on the cute little piggies. So I'm just going to go ahead and color these in. And we are 2 piggies closer to our 52-week Piggy Penny Challenge. And I also have some other piggies available on my Etsy shop. If you want to do more, if you want to do less, I've got ones that are friendly for children. I've got ones that you can fill in your own amounts. So you could just decide, depending on what your budget is for the week, what you want to do with that. And the way that my husband and I are working this is he does 2 piggies a month and I do 2 piggies a month. We are just going with the random draw on who's actually putting more in there. So like I said, my hubby got off quite cheap this time because I look at what my piggies are next time and I'm doing 22.33 and 17.43. So he got off cheap, but I'm sure it will come around on some other piggies. I just randomly have these numbers on here, so we will see. And I'm not really worried on this one, keeping it exactly the same. We are both putting in towards a goal, and that is all that matters. So there is our piggies. And one new thing with our piggy jar, and for anybody that hasn't seen the piggy jar before, this is what the piggy jar looks like. I had Mod Podged it with a whole bunch of piggies. This year, we're also adding in any extra cash or change that we've got. And I shouldn't even say change. I'm going to say cash because Georgette gets all the extra change. So I've got these $2 that were floating around. We're going to go ahead and add those into there as well. We're going to put our change jar away. And then we need to do one more thing for this video. We need to do our Save-Opoly. And our Save-Opoly is going to be interesting this month because I don't know where the money's going to come from. So we have got a 20-sided die. And let's see, Save-Opoly might have been right before, and it sure was. So here's our Save-Opoly. And we do this on payday. Now, this should have been done quite a while ago, but we couldn't because we didn't get paid. So we're just going to go ahead and say 226 for today. And we're going to go ahead and roll our dice, and let's see, where did we start out at? We started out right here at $12. And so let's roll our die. And so we rolled 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Whoo! $27. And this one's going to be tough. Let me tell you guys why. This money comes out of our cash envelopes. And we're at the end of the month, right? And our cash envelopes, remember when I told you we'd already spent the home and we already spent the miscellaneous and fun? That's a lot of times where this money comes from. So let's see, where are we going to get $27 from? And that is the worst coloring job ever. But I like coloring in so that I can see where I started. And again, pink ink and like a pinky color highlighter, or not highlighter, pinky colored pencil, probably not the best deal. So here's my wallet. We need to find $27. Let's take a look and see what we've got. Well, I got some bad news for you guys. This one's empty, this one's empty, and the bank is empty. So what that means is we've got grocery, we've got my car, and my pay it forward, and my allowance. So I will take the $4 from my allowance, and I will put that towards it. And then maybe I'm just going to have to ask hubby if he has any money. So we're going to do Save-Opoly. I think he has a little bit. Maybe he'll throw in a 5 or something. So that's now going to mean my allowance is gone. I'm not going to touch my pay it forward. Oh. So $4. So we still need $23. So let's see. So we're going to go 25 out of gas. Now, normally this comes out of my hubby and I stuff because this is our money together. But, you know, what can I do? This is just not going to happen this time. The money is not there. And I'm not breaking that $100 for grocery. So we took out 23. So 155 minus 23 equals 132. Let's make sure I still have 132 in car, shall we? So 100, 20, 31, and 2. Ugh, I don't like that, you guys. I don't like not having those extra funds at the end to put into Saveopoly. So Saveopoly does have an envelope, and it is in our savings challenge binder. So let's get to Saveopoly and add this in. So there's Saveopoly. Saveopoly is pretty much just used for whatever my hubby and I want to use it for. So the little bit that's in here may be going into Vegas with us. Into Vegas. Well, to Vegas. 226. So we're adding 27. That would make it a little bit less painful, I guess. $65. Maybe this will be some of our gambling money. I don't plan on gambling a lot, just because I work too hard for my money. Let's make sure that we have got $65. So we've got 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So Saveopoly is done. A lot of people ask me where I get this Saveopoly, and this is from Mother, Me, and I. And I got this printable quite a while ago when I was first starting my budgeting journey. It's one of the first savings challenges that I ever did. And before, we would do it every 2 weeks because my hubby got paid every 2 weeks. But now that we're each on monthly pay, we basically just do paychecks. So that is it for our budget today. And thank you guys for coming along. I'm happy that my hubby got paid because it added some super big stress. And so if you have made it this far, I want you to go ahead and put this emoji in your comments. Thank you guys for joining me. And until next time, remember to keep on smiling. Bye, everybody.
I think that I'm going to